It's not noon yet, so I just thought I'm just going to log on here for a second and set my phone down and finish what I'm doing, and then I'll get back, okay? So I'll see you guys in a second. All right, I'll be there in a second. At noon, okay? Don't you love my classical music? I love classical music. Hey, Danielle. Congratulations. Look, I want to show you something. Remember that? You bought that for me. At Total Fitness when we worked together, remember? You probably don't remember. But it's right here. Okay, hold on. I'll be right back, guys. 5 seconds. Okay, all right, I'm gonna get started. First, I'm just gonna give you a little tour of this is my office, my workspace, okay? So this is, as you can see, I'm a little messy, but you know, it works for me, right? I love it. Hi, Katie, baby. Okay, so I'm just giving you a little tour of my office. So this is, you know, my office. I actually did clean my desk off, if you wanna believe that. These are some books that I'm either looking at right now and need to look for reference. Lots of the Bible studies I've already done. Kurt and I's Bible study we did together. That's John and Lisa Bevere's Story of Marriage. This is my Holy Yoga certificate. This was the grand opening when we opened Faith Driven Fitness. This is my bachelor degree that I got. This is just my whiteboard here that I write stuff down, vision stuff down. It's messy, of course. Oh no, it's falling. It's my backyard. Oh, and see, some genius bought my daughter hi Linda. Some genius bought my daughter some marker. It's supposed to come off, but yeah, so Carly likes to write. It says, "Have a great Bible study, Mommy," because she knows this is where I do it. All right, so this is my vision board I did last time. And that is supposed to be a title of a book. Don't know when that's going to be. That's not what's on my radar next, but I know it's coming. And so you see my M5 BMW. The license plate says Visionary. Get it? Golf cart. That's a library. These things are just things in a home. Sometimes I can't picture what the actual home looks like. Hi, Lori. But I can, if I just throw things together, I kind of get that. That's a G5 jet and a swimming pool, batting cage. These are things I want, like, in our next home. I feel Lord's probably going to be moving us here soon. So, like, things like that for my kids. A batting cage, a big baseball field, you know, golf cart for the kids to drive around. Hi, Heather. Hi, Nita. My mother-in-law is on here, guys. Okay. And so these are just some pictures. My friend Danielle got that for me. Gosh, 2009, I think. And isn't that great? Prayer when life gets too hard to stand me. Oh, I love it. And these are just some pictures. That's my brother, Todd, that we lost in 2013. Look how handsome he was. And these are just a picture I put together of some of my favorite people. Jesus, my kids, my husband. And this is my little baby. Look how little they are. But anyways. Okay. So, here's my box of shipment of books that I just got coming in. So, anyways. Alright. So, let's just get started. So, this is one of my cats. I have a zoo. Just if you didn't know that. My favorite picture. It's Jesus. And my friend Mickey bought me this. See, my friends know my love language. Gifts. If somebody would tell my husband, that'd be great. I'm just kidding, honey. Okay, so yes, isn't that sweet? It's Eiffel Tower, because I'm manifesting a trip to Paris. So I have Paris all over the place. I'll show you my bedroom if you promise not to look at my kitchen. Hold on. I'm going fast so you can't see it. Okay. My bedroom's probably dirty too. Okay, so you see my picture of Paris, and then my Eiffel Tower that lights up that my dog has been chewing. And then there's that picture there. My husband had that made for me, and then so corporate decided to make one to put in corporate office. Isn't that cool? And then I have a picture of Paris in my bathroom. My sister Mary painted that for me for my birthday last year. Okay, let me go real fast in my kitchen so you don't see my kitchen. Kitchen's a mess. Kitchen's a mess. All right, so let's get started. Okay, so cool. All right, so first things first is, you know, I just want to kind of share a little story about, you know, I just kind of reiterate the story that I told the other day about, you know, vision boards, and the value of a vision board goes way beyond mansions and gold watches, okay? But before we're going to learn how to make a vision board, you know, we're going to learn, I'm going to sit you on Jesus here. We're going to learn, you know, what is it? Okay, so vision board is basically a treasure map. You know, it's kind of a visual explorer, a way to get your creativity going. And it's basically a poster in which you paste pictures, images that you've either torn out of like magazines. See, I'm a subscription to Entrepreneur magazine because I'm an entrepreneur. I love this magazine. If you don't have it, it's awesome. And I have like Women's Health here, Entrepreneur, of course, again. And then Integral World, we're timeshare owners, so they send us these magazines of all these beautiful places that I'm going to take my children all over the world. So, my God is so good. So anyways, the idea behind doing this is just surround yourself with the images of who you want to become, what you want to have, what you want to be, what you want to do, what you want to have, where you want to live, where do you want to vacation, and then your life changes. You want those life changes to match the images and those desires, okay? So, for instance, so 2007, 2006, I decided I wanted to do a fitness competition, right? So, I didn't have any money. We were broke. I had not even really lifted weights at this point in my life. But what happened was I went to Arnold Classic that year, and I met a lady, and let me turn this down a little bit. That's my creativity music. It's Mozart, or is it Beethoven? I don't know. It's one of them. But anyways, so I met a lady, and she actually was on, remember that show Wife Swap? She was actually on Wife Swap, and I recognized her. This is back when I used to spend my time watching stupid shows on TV. But anyways, she was a figure competitor, and I was just asking her questions. And she worked a full-time job, had kids, and I was like, gosh, if she could do it, I could do it. So she just said, hey, there's a show. Hi, honey. There's a show that's happening October 7th, 2007. And so I went home, and I made my very first vision board. And on that vision board, I got in a magazine kind of like this, right? And I cut out a picture, a physique girl, and I put my face on it, okay? And also on that vision board was like the home gym and stuff like that. Now, granted, I didn't know the how of this. All I knew was I wanted to do it, and that's very powerful. You don't need to know the how in your goals and dreams. You just need to have a purpose, because if you don't have a purpose, you're not going to go anywhere. You're going to tread water your whole life. You have to have something that's really going to drive you. So what happened was a couple of months later, I was at this conference in Wisconsin, and my husband calls me. He was at a health fair, and he was right next to Chastity Sloan, who was an IFBB figure professional, and she actually lived in the town that I lived in, went to my church, and next thing you know, I was at dinner with her the next week. And so we became friends. They introduced us to a couple direct sales companies. We got into it with them. World Ventures was one of them. Arbonne was one of them. But anyways, it became friends, and she trained me for free. I mean, I got, like, God is so good to me. Like, I think about that all the time. Like, in the beginning of my journey, of my God journey, he gave me Carolyn and Mike Schlatter as my spiritual parents. Like, are you kidding me? And then he gives me Chastity Sloan, who's a figure professional, as my coach. And she didn't charge. She did it. She served with her gifts and talents and helped me for free. And I can never repay her for that. Okay. So that's how those things work out. Okay. So, all right. So now there's a couple methods to this. Okay. So there's some methods in doing vision boards. All right. Now, here's what you're going to need, though, to get started. You're going to need some things. So you're going to need like a poster board, right? Some glue. I got some glue. You don't want Elmer's glue. You want like that type of glue, like the stick glue. And then I got thumbtacks because I'm going to hang it on my wall, all right? Now, a very important part of this is before you get started, before you begin, you know, there's a little ritual that you want to do, right? So you want to sit quietly, of course, and set an intent with just have an intent of what it is that you're wanting to do. Asking yourself questions. Maybe it's one word. Maybe images will come to your head. You know, just take a moment and just be with that. And this process will take a deeper experience. Put on some music. You know, I'm listening to Spotify right now. I'm listening to Beethoven and let me turn it up a little bit. On Spotify, I listen to either that or spa radio throughout my house all day long. My house is just a haven of peace all day long. I don't ever have the TV on, as you can see. I'm just, because I like to be with my thoughts, okay? Some people don't like to be with their thoughts. Some people are scared of themselves. So, anyways, I love the peaceful music. So, you want to put some peaceful music on and just kind of set the tone for this, because you just want to be very open to what God has for you. You want to lean in and get everything that God has for you, okay? So, it's 5 steps. You're going to make the vision board in 5 steps. Now, some of these things over here, I'm going to be transferring over to my new one, like the G5 Jet. Now, this doesn't mean maybe I'm not, like, to me, I don't ever, like, that scared my husband to death. Like, we got a big fight over that, because he thought he was going to have to buy that from me. And I'm like, this is my vision board, man. Like, get your own vision board and whatever. You know, I'm a big dreamer, because if your dream ain't big, it doesn't glorify God. You know, your small dreams aren't glorifying God at all. So, like, my dreams are scary, and that means the size of your dream really testifies to the size of your God. And my God is big. Anyways, so it could be a NetJet type subscription. You know, NetJets where you rent jets, because I'm going to be traveling the world sharing my ministry with thousands and millions someday, you know, and this is going to carry over to my children, of course. My M5 BMW is definitely going to my new vision board. You know, the baseball field, the batting cage, the golf cart, probably this whole thing's going to transfer over to my new board. But one thing I'm adding is this right here. And you know what? Again, I don't ever, somebody called me during this. Can you believe that? Okay, so anyways, so I don't know if this is the property, but I know that Women at the Well Ministries has a place, has a headquarters. Well, there's this place out in Troy, and it's 20 acres, and it has this beautiful pond, and it has like this house, and then it has these 2 buildings. One of them is like a sanctuary type, because there's a church there now, but they're leaving because they can't really afford it. And there's a, I think it's Third World Missions that actually owns the property right now. And to me, like I said, I went, and my friend Mickey's a real estate agent, and she took me out to see the place. And good Lord, it just, I mean, the visions and possibilities just flowed in my mind to, like, I thought, you gosh, this house we could redo. And, you know, I could take a lady who's trapped in the strip club, and to get her out of that life and share Jesus with her and put her in there and rehab her, you know, and then here's my retreat center right here. I mean, I can have my own retreat center, and then here's the building to have like the sessions for the retreat center, and then I could make this into like a swim area and have those big blow up things, and you know, donate all the money back into the ministry. And it's going to be called At the Well. There's a sign on the highway that lights up, and it's like a scrolling marquee thingy, and I just saw it in my mind, you know, because I am a visionary, and so that's going on here. And whether, you know, this is an aerial view, so You know, this could be anywhere, but this is the one that I'm going to use because it just keeps my mind on the mission and the vision. So, all right, so there's 3 types of vision boards, okay? So the one is, I know exactly what I want vision board, okay? So that means you're just very clear about your desires. You know, you want to change your environment or your surroundings, or there's a very specific thing you want to manifest in your life. And that could be a new home, you know, starting a business, you know, getting a headquarters for the ministry, for Women at the Well Ministry, wherever that is. Hi, Corey! Yay! I was going to record it so you could see the whole thing. So this one I'm talking about is the I know exactly what I want vision board, okay? So I know there's not a lot of people, like back in 2007, I did not know exactly what I wanted. At the point in my life, I knew that I wanted the hell out of where this place I was in. So that's where I was when I made my first vision board back in almost 10 years ago. So, you know, but so the very first type of vision board is the person who knows exactly what they want. You're clear about what you want. You know, what is it? A new home, a new job, a new business, a new ministry, a new, I don't know, whatever, a new anointing. Hi, Mickey. Look, Mickey, you recognize that property? I was just talking about that. Okay, so now the next one is called the opening and allowing vision board. So this is going to be your vision board if you're not sure what you want. You know, you've been in a period of depression or grief. You have a vision of what you want, but you're just uncertain about it. But you know you want to change, but don't know how it's possible, okay? And, you know, this isn't cliche. I mean, some think it's cliche, but with God, all things are possible. And the word in Greek, all means all. Like, so it just means all. So, you know, people need to start taking the word of God literal. It means all, okay? So then the next one is called a theme vision board. And you're going to do this vision board if, you know, it's your birthday or New Year's or some significant event that starts a new cycle. So if you're working with one particular area of your life, like your work or career, okay? So, woo! Okay, so things to remember about vision boards. Okay, so I'm going to stick with people on here right now. I would say that the 2 types that you want to focus on are, I know exactly what I want vision board, and there's my cat, and the opening and allowing vision board. Those that don't really know what you want. You just you're seeking, okay? I love seekers because I just love it. You know, I've had some seekers reach out to me lately. I love seekers because you're so open and you're so coachable and you're just like, I'll do whatever you tell me to do. Love you guys. Seriously, love it. It just makes what we do so much easier, okay? So we're going to stick to those 2 types of vision boards, all right? So some things that you want to remember about vision boards. Sky's the limit, guys. Seriously, if it scares you to put something down there, do it. That's the one you want to do, okay? Like your little dreams don't glorify God at all. If it scares you, if you're like, oh, this is never going to happen, then cut it out and put it on your board, okay? Those are the ones that you want to do. The ones that are scary. Those are the ones that you want to put on there, okay? So, you know, you can use a combination of the boards if you want. So if you, like, there's some areas of your life that you're not sure what you want, but you're very clear, because let me tell you something, clarity is power, because once you get clarity, I mean, it'll just take off like a rocket. I promise you, it'll take off like a rocket. Hi, Julie. It'll take off like a rocket. So you can use the combinations if you want to. And sometimes you might want to start out doing one kind, and then your intuition takes you over and shifts into a whole different mode. And that's just your creativity. So it doesn't matter how you make a vision board. Once creativity is there, then you just kind of roll with it, okay? And of course, your vision board might change as you're making it. That's happened, you know, a lot to me. So another thing is you want to make a vision journal. And so just get a big sketchbook and just keep an ongoing vision journal. That's something that I don't do very well at. I'm really trying to do well at, but I'm going to add that to my life now. And one thing I'm going to do now too is I'm going to, I hadn't done this before, but right in the center of my board, so I'm going to have all of my visions and dreams all around here, minus the cat. That's Baby Kitty, because we never named Baby Kitty. Well, actually we did. Beamer. Get it? BMW. Beamer. See, I'm manifesting my BMW. M5, yo. Not just any BMW, an M5. Okay, so, all right, so, and I want to put a picture of me just at my happiest point right here in the middle, okay? And then put everything around you, all right? And this is the most important part of this whole thing. Thomas Edison says this. A vision without execution is a hallucination, okay? So, seriously, do not waste your time doing this if you're not going to put the action behind it. God expects us to move, right? He gives us the vision, but then he opens the door, but we have to walk through the doors. We have to rise up and do it afraid. You know, we have to have courage, you know, to go after those scary dreams, you know. So I am really like, I'm encouraging you. If you've been sitting on the fence your whole life, talking about everything that you want to do, or you're always looking for somebody to do it for you, don't even bother. Don't even waste your time doing this. Okay? This is just to help you move, right? So put the vision board together. Sky is the limit. Whatever it is you want, there's no limitations, because you know what? Just like you want to give get off of my board, cat. Just like you as a parent want to give your child every single thing, your Father in heaven, your Papa, wants to give you every single thing too. Okay? So sky's the limit. Don't let anybody ever come and say and downgrade your dream for you. Don't let anybody ever make you feel guilty because you may have a private plane on your vision board. Don't let the enemy in like that, okay? That the enemy is a one-trick pony. He gets us with our mind to get us to think he has power. He has no power. We have the power, okay? So we're going to do a vision board workshop. I'm scheduling right now, planning my first At the Well retreat, which is to follow my first launch event that's happening on the 17th. There's 100 people right now registered. I'm so excited, and we still have, 4 or 5 days to go. And so at the retreat, it's going to be a Friday night to Sunday morning, Houston Woods. And I'm planning that right now, but we're going to do one of these awesome vision board sessions. It's going to be so awesome. But listen, have a vision for your life. Put it down. Write it down on papers. It says in Habakkuk, write it down and make it plain. And make it whatever you want. You can use markers. You can draw pictures. You know, whatever it is you want, okay? And share this with a friend, because there's a lot of people that don't even know that they have the ability to write their own life. The pen is in your hand. You have the ability to script your own life. It's such an amazing gift. Hi, Audrey, Scott, Joshua Cross. You have the ability to script your own life. It just takes you rising up and going after it and make it scary, because if it ain't scary, if it doesn't scare you, it ain't big enough. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say about that. So anyways, guys, if you haven't got your ticket to the event, get your ticket. And hi, Tremaine. And you're gonna have to watch this from the beginning, because it's pretty good. I hope I added value to your life. And I'm checking out now. Peace. Love you guys. Hey, y'all, and thanks for watching. And do me a favor, share this with your friends and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thanks so much. Peace. I love you.